Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We're going to call on Archangel Michael to cleanse this space, to clear out all negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home, and hearts, placing the white light of protection around us with this blue seal. And we are going to be reading more, guys, out of my 12 laws of karma. And we're at the very end. We're summing up the conclusion of it. So it's on watch your impulses. It says, in doing so, we break our chains free ourselves and open up to new directions for us to move into life. Without mindfulness, we can easily get carried away by the energies of the past without realizing our own success and without a way without. Our problem is always somewhere outside of us. Be it the person's fault, the world's fault, so we are always looking to justify our own feelings. That's why some people like when they trigger you to explode, because then they can turn around and use that as fuel to tell everybody on how reactive that you are. So you got to be careful, because there's a lot of manipulation tactics that narcissists and people use. And you just always want to just stay in your own, if you're a kind, loving, nice person, that's where you need to stay. Don't allow other people's problems and pain affect you to bring you out of that light. It says, but by doing that, the present moment never becomes a new beginning because we keep it from becoming one. It says, all too common. Karma in the one form or another is found repeating in relationships where the relationship dies or lacks something important from the start, which brings heartache, grief, and bitterness. Eventually, we're likely to reap what we have sown. If you practice, and karma is sped up, so I don't know when this book has been written, but karma is definitely sped up over the last few years. For some reason I don't know when this book was written, but just know that its karma is probably sped up since they've written the book. If you practice anger and isolation in a relationship for 40 years, you end up being imprisoned by anger and isolation. No big surprise, and given the role here, it's not satisfactory apportioning the blame here. After all, it's our indifferences that lock us into that relationship. We have become better at being out of touch with the possibilities and having more stuck with the over lifetime cultivated habits of not seeing, but not only reacting and blaming. States, if we want to change our karma, we have to stop those things that cloud our mind and body and color our actions. It is not about doing good deeds. Instead, it means knowing who you are and what you are right now, that you are not your karma. It means to align yourself with the way that things actually are. It means to see things clearly. So we'll leave that at that. There's still more that we can read on, but just try and always do your best, guys. And if you can't do your best, like I said, step away, surrender it to God instantly. I forgive myself. I forgive that person. I ask for forgiveness and I surrender it to you, Holy Ghost. I don't know what to do with it. Holy Ghost's whole job is to step in and comfort and console you. Mother Mary is great. God, Jesus is great. They're all very consoling. Kuan Yin, Saint Germain in the Violet Flame, Archangel Zachiel, Violet Fire. Those are all tools I utilize on a daily basis. So I hope that helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Namaste.